What's up, Spidey fans? It's Vesper Cosmics with some big news swinging your way in today's video. Marvel has officially announced the next Spider-Man movie called Spider-Man Brand New Day. But what does that mean for Peter Parker? Is this a reboot, a comic adaptation? And most importantly, who's joining him in this movie? Let's break it all down in this video. First things first, Spider-Man Brand New Day is the next MCU Spider-Man film, starring Tom Holland and is set to release on July 31st, 2026, if it's hopefully not delayed. It's directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, the same guy who directed Shang-Chi and part of the team that wrote Spider-Man No Way Home. The story of this movie picks up right after the events of No Way Home, where Peter's identity has been completely erased from the world's memories, which means no MJ, no Ned, and no Tony Stark backup, meaning he's totally alone, broke, and back to the basics, just the way we love Spider-Man. I'm guessing this film is going to be full street level. I explain later why, but just think that it's going to be about a classic New York Spidey in this movie where he's fighting crime, dodging rent, and sewing his own suit. And speaking of suits, we've already seen set photos of brand new design, bright red and blue, which is comic accurate with bold webbing and textured fabric looks, which reminds me of the Tobey Maguire suit and a little mix of the Andrew Garfield suit in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Some fans are calling it the most Spider-Man suit. For me, it's more amazing and spectacular. Get what I did there? But do expect in this movie a very gritty urban action and a smaller grounded story. But don't worry, there's still surprises in this movie that's coming, such as where I was saying it's why I think it's going to be a street level movie, because we do know that we have confirmed cameos such as the Punisher and Daredevil. That's right, John Bernthal and Charlie Cox will be reprising the roles as Punisher and Daredevil in the movie, as well as rumors are saying that Savage Hulk might make a cameo too. So while it's a smaller story, it's still very connected to the bigger MCU. We do have confirmed villains such as Ramrod, Tombstone, Tarantula, who is a rumor, Scorpion will appear, and rumors say that Mr. Negative is the main villain. We might have a small cameo of Kingpin, so let's hope for that. We could have a scene with Kingpin and Daredevil, which will be amazing as well. I wouldn't mind that. So does this movie tie to the comics? It's called Brand New Day because the name actually comes from a 2008 comic storyline where Marvel resets Spider-Man's entire life after a controversial arc called One More Day. In that story, Peter sacrifices his marriage to Mary Jane to save Aunt May, and in the process, everyone forgets who he is. This sounds very similar to the No Way Home movie, which in these events brought Spider-Man back to his roots where he's single, broke, anonymous, which then gave the opportunity to introduce new villains such as Mr. Negative. The MCU seems to be borrowing this concept but not copying it exactly as they do that for a lot of their movies. But yeah, it's going to be very good if they use this properly. So what can we expect in Spider-Man Brand New Day? A fresh start for Spider-Man, possible team-ups with street-level heroes such as Daredevil or the Punisher, or maybe even a slow build towards Miles Morales entering the MCU, and we'll see the debut of the Osborns in the MCU. Will we see the Osborns? I hope so. I really do. We do know that Sadie Sink is confirmed to be in the movie. I hope she plays MJ or some mutant or something crazy, man. We really hope so. But yeah, what do you guys think about Spider-Man Brand New Day? Should they bring in Black Cat, Kingpin, maybe even Venom? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.